Hello, my name is Brian Kenyon with Maya HTT, and in this video I'm going to discuss two new sketch tools added in NX 2312. The first one I'm going to talk about is the sketch slot. So I'm just going to go ahead and make this my current work feature. And the old method, you might have had to come in here and draw multiple circles or arcs and then draw some lines that would create tangencies to those arcs or circles. Maybe do some trimming if you use the circle method. That all goes away and it can be quickly created with the slots tool now. So as you can see here, I can just kind of dynamically drag that, change the length, the angle, the width, or the other option is you can use the slots command and actually lock those in, and as I change the value you'll notice that my sketch is updating with it. So I'm going to go ahead and change the length, the angle back to 0. I'm just going to go ahead and keep the width at 20 and place my slot on in my sketch. Then I'm just going to kind of use some other persistent relations to fully define this sketch, such as midpoint. Then I'm going to add a distance from the axes. And once that's fully defined, I'm just going to go ahead and finish this. And just like with any sketch, you can use that for sketch-based features. And I'm just going to extrude this and subtract it from my part. So as you can see here, the sketch tool works really well for placing slots. If you lock it in, you can place multiple slots of the same size. The next tool I'm going to talk about is the silhouette curve. First, I'm just going to show some of the other older curve methods and kind of explain the difference. So right here, I'm going to show the intersection curve. And as we know from intersection curve, the sketch plane actually has to intersect the faces of our solid body. As you can see here, this plane intersects those faces and it's creating a curve at the intersection. But what if we wanted that at a different plane that didn't intersect? So I'm just going to show the projected curve that people might have used in the past. So with the projected curve, it actually ends up asking for a curve or a point that you want to project. Sometimes, if you have a full radius like you see here, there's no edge to select to project to another plane. So what do we select? You could always select your intersection curve, or if you use the sketch to define that initial rectangle, you could project that as well, but in some cases, you might not have something to project. So this is where the silhouette curve command can come in handy. So as you can see here, the silhouette curve, it will actually ask for faces similar to the intersection. I'm going to go ahead and keep my selection set at body faces to select all the faces in this body. And as you can see here, the silhouette curve kind of projects the outline of the silhouette of that body onto that plane. What if we have an angled plane and we want to get the shape of the silhouette at a different angle? You can also do that. So I'm going to keep it at body faces, and you can see here my datum plane is set to a angle, and that would be the silhouette of the outline of that body at that angle. I'm going to go ahead and change the angle of that plane just to kind of show you how the silhouette curve tool can dynamically update. So I'm just going to change this to a more steep angle, and you'll see here that since we have body faces, the through slot now is exposed at that angle, so it also includes that in my sketch. And then I can come in here and extrude this portion of this silhouette curve, and this could represent maybe a component that would pass through this slot at a specific angle. Like any command with NX, the use cases of silhouette curve seem to be pretty limitless. It's just a matter of using the tool to fit into your current workflow process if you feel it can improve efficiency, of course. Myself, I can think of a few use cases that you already use this command. So feel free to comment below and let us know if you think this tool is a good addition and how you could fit it into your current process. Once again, my name is Brian Kenyon with Maya HTT, and thank you for watching.